what are we talking about today?
You're going to tell us why you started this podcast.
Okay, I can do that.
Here we go.
Please remember to subscribe and like.
Okay, so I guess I'm going to ask you questions, and you're going to answer.
Yeah.
All right, well, I wrote down a few.
Okay.
They're not too hard, but, I guess I wanted to think about what to ask you because I want to make sure that they were meaningful. So the first question I have is, what inspired you to start this podcast, and what are your goals for this podcast?
Tú sabes que yo siempre he tenido una cosquillita. Siempre te digo, Santi, I want to do something.
Yeah.
I want to do something.
Yeah.
Quería aprender a jugar golf. Después quería hacer ciertas cositas, pero yo decía, yo quiero encontrar ese nicho, algo que yo pueda hacer para yo desarrollarme, que yo pueda también quizás ayudar a otras personas que están quizás en mi misma situación. So, el goal mío sería servir de inspiración a otros para que se lancen a hacer lo que ellos desean hacer en sus vidas. Whatever that is, just do it.
So this is your new hobby with a purpose.
Yes, we can say that.
Yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. That's fine. That works. Okay, that was easy. Here's the second question.
Yeah.
How do you choose the topics and the guests for each episode?
For here, I'm going to be a little bit selfish, probably. I'll do it based on my own needs because I'm sure that there are some people out there that might feel the same way I feel.
Okay.
Que puedan tener las mismas necesidades que
Or
yo
something
tengo.
similar.
Or something similar. Yeah. Tú sabes cuando tú estás en un salón de clases and you don't dare to ask that question y otra persona lo hace, no, alguien quizás está pasando por la misma situación o similar.
Or the opposite, where somebody asked a question not because you didn't dare to ask it, but somebody asked a question and then you all of a sudden go, oh wait, I can relate to that.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay, I get that. So,
y entonces buscar personas preparadas para cada tópico que puedan ayudar.
Okay. How do you balance being unapologetic yet respectful when discussing like sensitive things? Because one of your themes in the podcast is that you are unapologetic. So how do you balance that?
It's kind of hard because you know me, I speak my mind.
Yeah, well, I guess that's what's called unfiltered, right?
Yeah, I speak my mind. I have no regrets because sometimes I think what I want to say. That way I don't have to come back and apologize, right? And I try to be honest. I try to be sincere. At the same time, I have to be respectful, you know?
Yeah.
I have my way of seeing things, de ver las cosas, y las voy a decir tal cual yo las veo. Pero yo siempre midiendo el respeto, porque creo que eso es lo que mantiene cualquier relación, el respeto, y así podemos hablar de cualquier tema con sinceridad, a calzón quitado.
So, I think being respectful to others' perspectives is fine, but I don't think you owe anybody an apology for something that is true.
Exactly.
In other words, if you have something that is absolutely objective, reality, factual truth, and it's maybe inconvenient or a hard truth to swallow, that's different. I don't think there's a need to be apologetic about that. So I can see that. But
and I have read many times books, and the professionals, they even tell you to not apologize for something that you haven't done.
Well,
so,
yeah, correct, yeah.
It is true. Y a veces caemos en eso, oh, I'm so sorry. And I'm so, sorry for what?
Yeah.
You know, yo tenía un compañero de trabajo que cuando se fue a despedir del trabajo, él dijo, I'm so sorry that I have to resign. I'm like, why are you sorry about that?
Makes sense.
Like, no, I'm not going to say sorry. I'm not going to apologize for something that I haven't done. So it is what it is.
Okay. All right. Well, not bad. I have two more. So what are some of the challenges or benefits of sharing your raw emotion and your personal experience with your listeners? And I say raw emotion because, again, that is a theme. You're not really holding back, right? So you're going to be pretty straightforward, and if it's heated, it's heated. If it's funny, it's funny. If it's hurtful, it's hurtful. So what do you think are going to be some of the challenges or benefits to you being that pure, raw, emotional self?
Some of the challenges probably going to be, some people might get mad at me.
They can tune out, that's all.
Yeah. Voy a estar más vulnerable.
Yeah.
Exposing my life.
Yeah, more vulnerable.
You know,
Yeah.
to the public. Those can be the challenges. And the benefits that other people can come out and say, you know what, I relate to her.
Yeah.
I'm going to do the same thing.
Yeah.
It's time for me to change, de cambiar mi vida y hacer, pasar la página. You know, si ella se atrevió y ella tiene el valor para hacerlo, why not? So yo quiero inspirar a esa gente a que hagan lo mismo, a que se salgan de abstenerse de decir lo que sienten y de contar sus emociones. Otra de las cosas que para mí es, I've been through a lot, and one way for me that works for me y me sana.
To heal.
Yeah, to heal is talking about those things.
I got you.
So whenever I'm like, así, clara, a calzón quitado, yo estoy sanando por dentro.
I see.
It's a healing process.
Okay, so this podcast is your therapy. I get it. I got it. All right, cool.
You can say that.
It's your therapy session.
My therapy session.
Okay. All right, last question. Last question. All right. Because again, your theme has growth and authenticity in it, right? So how do you define growth and authenticity? And what are some ways that you practice them in your life?
I believe that cuando somos auténticos, when we are authentic, we grow.
Okay, yeah, I believe that.
You know, it doesn't matter in which area, as professionals, in our relationship, as husband and wife, as human beings. So, cuando somos auténticos, automáticamente estamos creciendo, no importa en qué área de nuestras vidas. Profesionalmente, nos ponemos metas. Yo quiero tener quizás una mejor relación, una mejor vida espiritual. So, tengo que tener una mejor relación con Dios. Voy entonces a ponerme la meta de que yo voy a estudiar mi Biblia, de que yo voy a orar más y yo voy a fomentar esa relación con Dios. Yo quiero tener la oportunidad para un mejor trabajo, pues yo tengo que estudiar para esa oportunidad que yo quiero. So, te pones las metas. Y de esa misma forma, eres auténtico. Autenticidad, sinónimo de crecimiento.
Okay, so they go hand in hand, is what you're saying.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and there's no facade. What you see
is what you get.
is what you get. Okay. I will say this. Being your husband and knowing what an unfiltered Jael can sound like, you do get concerned. But I think it's good. I think it's needed. I think people are tired of watching pre-scripted shows, right?
Yeah.
Where things are scripted. Or watching people who are actors who put on a facade or a persona just to entertain you.
Or to impress.
Right, there you go, or to impress. Or because they want clicks, they want likes, and they want, you know what I'm saying? So they do things to draw, like clickbait, to draw people. I think folks appreciate just that raw authenticity. And, you know, what's the worst that can happen? That somebody doesn't agree with what you say. Okay, great. They're allowed to.
Of course.
Or that somebody decides not to tune into your podcast. So I guess it's fine. But I will tell you that I've had some unfiltered moments in the last 23 years of my marriage, and they come in hot. So listen, I think if people really want a real unfiltered experience, and this is the podcast to join. So,
yo no sé si eso será bueno.
oh no, I think it's great. I think my statement about the internet burning down is going to happen at one point. But all right.
Tú sabes que tú estás diciendo eso, pero los que son mis amigos,
Yeah, they know.
the people, they know me.
I know.
Y si tú le preguntas cómo es Jael, they all gonna say the same thing.
I know.
You know?
Yeah.
Esta mujer está loca, she's always happy, she's, you know, el alma vice de la fiesta, yo digo lo que pienso, like, they will say the same thing.
I get it. The people who know you personally.
Yeah. Yes.
I guess they wouldn't expect anything less. It's the new people who are starting to get to know you. I feel bad for them.
Hey.
No, I think it's great. All right. Well, listen, this is great. I wish you success.
Thank you.
I don't say luck because I don't believe in luck. I think success comes with hard work and dedication. I think if you're consistent, because let me tell you, podcasting is not easy. But what makes it possible is the consistency, right? To always, and when I say by consistency is, like, for example, committing to a certain release date, having a cadence that people can expect, having themes and topics that people want to hear. That's when, and it's hard. People don't realize how much work goes into behind the scenes. So I'm glad you're doing it, because I know what it's like to be on this side of the camera.
And I thank you for the support.
And this is your podcast. And I want to make sure it stays that way. I have my own. But I do want to see you succeed. And I hope it works in the sense that it helps people, right? It impacts people's lives, because at the end of the day, it is a way of serving others.
Yes.
And so, all right. So you're going to sign us out of this podcast? Until next time? Ready? We'll do it together. Until next time.
Let's
Ready?
do it together.
1, 2, 3. Until next time. Hasta la próxima. See you guys.